Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the new Vintage Collection VC-235 ARC Trooper from Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, this is the default ARC Trooper. So this is, when they added the ARC Troopers, this was the default skin color. What kind of bugs me about it is they don't really delve into so much which battalion this belongs to, because ARC Troopers are, yes, more kind of freeform operatives when it comes to the Clone Wars and the branches of there within the various battalions, whatever. But there are some mainstay ARC Troopers that kind of stick with those battalions and groups that they kind of ranked up in. For example, you've got Fives, Jesse, Echo, who stayed with the 501st as ARC Troopers, whereas there were some others that came before them, like Blitz and Colt and so on, that didn't really belong to a specific one, and didn't really answer to a specific one. So I guess this ARC Trooper is kind of one of those, kind of like Blitz or Colt, who doesn't really belong to a specific garrison or battalion, because, well, I mean, there really isn't a specific one for him. If I had to guess, maybe the 181st, maybe, and that's like a hard maybe, mostly because of the color scheme. However, now at this point, we've had some different battalions and garrisons share colors. So it could be the 187th. It could belong to a whole nother group of clones, or, like I said, it could just be a free operative. So if somebody knows for sure, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums. When I was doing some quick research, because I couldn't remember, I couldn't really find anything. So yeah, still, it's an awesome, awesome design. It is technically a canonical design because pretty much everything in Battlefront 2 is canon or is pulled from somewhere in canon. So while obviously the battles in multiplayer aren't exactly canon, a lot of the characters and skins that appear are technically canon. So this is a canonical ARC Trooper design, much like the Lambent and Umbra Operative. While we didn't see an Umbra Operative on Umbra, that doesn't mean it's not canon. The game made it canon. So there you go. Anyway, here he is on card. I love what they're doing with the VC cards now, especially with gaming greats and other stuff. Rather just have Star Wars and then down here, you know, gaming greats and Battlefront 2 or whatever down to the side. Battlefront 2 is part of the title. That looks so much better to me than just Star Wars and then gaming greats and then blah, blah, blah. I love that they put Battlefront 2 as part of the main title head there. That makes it so much better in appearance. You've got some more Gaming Greats figures on the back that are coming soon, if not out already. I know for sure that the Lambent ARC Trooper is out right now. I haven't seen the new Lando or re-release of Shae Vizsla yet, but, I mean, keep your eye out. Shae Vizsla was previously released. This is a re-release of Shae Vizsla. That's pretty much it for the packaging. I'm hoping that we get some Phase 1 versions of these guys at some point, because you can play as the Phase 1 versions of these ARC Troopers in-game. And I'm glad they ended up doing the gaming greats, because they already had the mold, having done Jesse, Fives, and Echo and VC very recently. So I'm glad they got to the Clone Wars versions of these. Clone Wars versions. I'm glad they got to the Battlefront versions of the ARC Troopers as well, because that was a perfect no-brainer sell for Vintage Collection and for the gaming greats. So, I mean, yeah, it's another repaint, but in my opinion, Clone Trooper repaints are always welcome, because you can never have enough clones in your Star Wars collection. The way I see it, I'm having a tough time getting these pistols out. They really taped them down well. I mean, did not want to come out of there at all. There we go. So here he is. This is removable. This whole chest piece there just fits over there, which over his, well, this whole torso section fits over his chest armor, which I think that's really cool in case you want to display him without all that. I mean, why would you? That's part of his, you know, overall ARC Trooper gear, but I like that it's a free-floating piece. He is fully articulated. Head is on a ball joint. Fully articulated shoulders, in and out. Single jointed elbows. You got those awesome ARC Trooper gauntlets there, very reminiscent of their Mandalorian heritage. And that was always the other cool thing about ARC Troopers was they were always just a little bit more Mandalorian than your standard clone trooper. Especially considering in the original canon, which is now Legends, most of the ARC Troopers were personally trained, at least the original ones were personally trained by Jango Fett himself. At least the Alpha ARC Troopers were. You can put his blaster pistols, his DC-17 blaster pistols, in his holsters on his hips here. He can dual wield those as well. He also comes with both configurations of the DC-15 blaster rifle. So you got the long and short version. I'm a big fan of the long configuration. That's just my favorite version of the clone blaster rifle. And of course he does have his ARC Trooper helmet here, which you can fit onto the figure. It actually fits remarkably well, even better than the Black Series. It's always weird to me how much better the helmets fit on 3 3/4 than they do on Black Series in some cases. You can just put him on a figure stand as well. I got my handy dandy Entertainment Earth figure stand there for my VC figure. The rangefinder does articulate, which is awesome. And now that they've done the default skin and Lambent and Umbra Operative, I'm hoping we get the other two in Black Series as well. Right now we have the Umbra Operative in the Black Series Gaming Greats line, but hopefully they go ahead and just do those other two repaints as well. Give us that default skin, give us that Lambent ARC Trooper, because I very much want this in Black Series as well. Again, yeah, I know clone repaints, more Black Series repaints, but with clones they're welcome. We need more clone repaints. There's so many more clones that we still don't have in Black Series yet that we do have in 3 3/4 scale. And Gaming Greats, I think, is the perfect place to get those clone repaints. Really, really nice. Again, just an awesome job on this. I can't wait to review the other two in the Vintage Collection line. Stay tuned, guys, for more awesome VC figure reviews like this one right here. What's a clone trooper that you would love to see get made from Battlefront 2? What's your favorite clone skin? And it can be from any of the clone classes. It can be from the Assault, Heavy, Officer, or what's the sniper class called? Maybe it was just Specialist, or it could be from, you know, your Commando, one of the other. Well, we already got all the arcs, but maybe you want the Phase 1s. And I mean any phase, any skin. Which is your specific favorite clone trooper from Star Wars Battlefront 2 2015? Let us know. 2015 was the first one. Scratch that part, Joey. Which is your favorite clone trooper skin? Let us know in the comments, let us know in the forums which one you would like to see get made in the Vintage Collection or Black Series Collectible Gaming Greats line. Stay tuned for more. Make sure you're going to rebelscum.com every single day for new posts. There's always something new every single day on rebelscum.com. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this one right here. Go to rebelscumshop.com for all kinds of awesome swag and merch, like the shirt I'm wearing today. You can get that on rebelscumshop.com. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.